Hi Taurus, this is your horoscope for May 2017 and happy birthday to you. Thank you for joining me. Now, this month looks really good for you. From the 15th of April until the 19th of May, Mercury, the communication planet, is in Aries in your 12th house, and it conjuncts Uranus, which is also in Aries in your 12th house. So you'll notice in May that spiritually you have great strength. Things that usually would block you, or that would make you feel like, okay, that's not an option, it's too difficult, I don't have the personal strength to overcome that. Those kind of issues will be easily overcome because you have great spiritual strength kind of supporting you. That applies in your personal life, but it also applies to your working life. So if there are things that usually you wouldn't even go near, take a risk in May because you really have great power to achieve. From the 2nd of May until the 21st of May, Mars begins to trine Jupiter. Now, Mars is in your second house of money and belongings, and it's in Gemini. So there's a great desire to communicate and to go out into the world and to create abundance and prosperity for yourself. Kind of like creating a birthday present for yourself. Combined with Jupiter in the 6th house in Libra, it really means that if you make an effort to communicate and to get yourself out there, especially if money is involved, the good luck of Jupiter is going to manifest itself in the way that other people become more receptive to you. Suggestions that you make for projects or businesses or investment opportunities, other people will be much more receptive and open to that than they usually would. So you do have a lot going on in terms of your own energy this month. You can achieve great things by yourself, but the other thing that's involved here is that other people are willing to help you. So don't just do everything by yourself, even though you can, and get as much help as you possibly can, because that will speed things up, obviously. The more people who are working on something, the quicker it comes into being. Now, great news on the 3rd of May as well. Mercury, the planet of communication, goes direct. So communication immediately becomes less stifled, less difficult, computer systems more reliable, emails not going missing. That is not as much of a problem, so you can relax when it comes to communication. Also on the 3rd of May, going through all the way until the 18th of May, we've got Mars squaring Neptune. Now Neptune is in your 11th house in Pisces, very happily placed in Pisces because Neptune rules Pisces, and it connects with this Mars in your 2nd house. So around this time, when Mars squares Neptune, which is also, again, almost 3 weeks, 3rd of May until the 18th of May, you may have dreams and ideas that can be implemented in a real practical way to create wealth, prosperity, and abundance for yourself. So you're being inspired when it comes to your financial life and how you can provide for yourself. Make sure you jot down the ideas that you're getting this month. They're hugely inspirational, and when you're less inspired, you can implement these into the real world and make them happen. You'll get some good ideas coming through. On the 10th of May, we have the full moon in Scorpio, and I will make a separate video on the full moon just to give you the in-depth information on this. But as far as you're concerned, it occurs in your 7th house, Taurus, in Scorpio, and this is a real blessing when it comes to your relationships. There's a breakthrough, there's a greater understanding of another person, and it's an opportunity for you to really bond with someone. That can be with a friend and being closer, or it can be with a loved one. This applies to all of your relationships, okay? And then finally, the next thing that you'll notice here in May, at the end of the month, on the 25th of May, is the new moon in Gemini, and that occurs in your 2nd house of money and belongings again, okay? So yes, it is your birthday month. This new moon is going to pull in lots of energy, along with that Neptune in your 11th house, imagination, inspiration, ideas of how you can communicate and how you can create prosperity and financial abundance for yourself. So that's what you're being kind of gifted with this year, the opportunity to become more wealthy and to become more prosperous in a financial way. So that's what I get for you in May. If you would like a private reading based on your birth chart, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you for the daily tarot readings, the weekly horoscopes, and these monthly horoscopes. Have a great month, and I'll speak to you in June.